I will say this. I just want to talk about a couple things that really piss me off. A little background on me. Grew up in Troy, New York. Love me or hate me, the home of Uncle Sam. Went to high school, played Little League, played football, went to Iraq. All that nonsense. So let's talk about what pisses me off. Every man in the place, everybody, if you're a man and you have a penis, look at my arm. You see how that works? When you say, can I have your attention please, everybody's like, oh, fuck that guy. When you say, look at my arm, everybody's like, he must have an interesting arm. So now that everybody's looking at my arm, I want to talk about this. Every man in the place, do you remember your first blowjob? Raise your hand if you remember your first blowjob. Be honest. You two at the bar, you remember it, and then the ladies remember their first blowjob. There's not a single swinging dick in here that does not remember their first blowjob. And at the time, was that not the greatest fucking blowjob you ever had in your life? Right? That was the greatest blowjob you ever had in your life.
Life was not a fucking that.
Now that your years advanced and you've had more than one blowjob, you think of the best blowjob you've ever had in your life. Can any dude in here, by a show of hands, remember their best blowjob of their entire life? Come on, be honest. Yeah, the best blowjob. Herein lies the conundrum. I remember sitting around with my grandfather one day and he goes, Tommy, and for those of you wondering my real name, that's my real name. My real name's Tommy. But he goes, Tommy, one thing you'll learn in your life. And I said, what's that, Grandpa? Now, Grandpa served in World War II. He's a tough son of a bitch. And I just look at him and I go, what's that, Grandpa? And he looks down with me with that little stogie grip between his teeth and he goes, blowjobs are like pizza. I go, oh, I love pizza, Grandpa. And he goes, exactly. No matter how terrible the pizza, you'll still fucking love it. And so that makes me really think about the whole situation. Like, I love pizza. I don't know any red-blooded American male that does not love a slice of pizza, or female, for fuck's sake. Everybody loves pizza. Pizza is fucking amazing. And then you think about when you come home, it's 2 a.m. and you're hammered, and the cab wouldn't stop at the pizza place for you. So then you go in your freezer, and you're like, oh, Mama Celeste. And you take that frozen pizza, and you give it all the love and the tender and the care that you would give, oh, the sweetest little pig on Lark Street you could find. But instead you slide her into the microwave, and you spin her round and round for 3.5 minutes, and that frozen pizza, pretty fucking awesome. And then you think about that one time that you went out for that romantic dinner with your girlfriend or your wife or your old lady, and you go to this place and they got that wood-fired oven. You see that little archway back there, like behind the bar? That kind of reminds me of that wood-fired brick oven, and the waiter, or the maitre d', which was all that French bullshit we don't need to talk about, comes out, and he's like, what toppings would you like on your pizza pie? And you're like, fuck you, motherfucker, I'm from New York, this is a fucking pizza. Anywho, I'd like some tomato sauce, some motherfucking cheese, maybe some mozzarella, and if you're feeling squirrely, you throw some of that uncured pepperoni on there. Bang, sliding in that brick oven pizza. And then you sit there with your sweet pea, and that pizza comes out, and it is the most amazing pizza you have ever had in your motherfucking I love you baby life. Like, it's that fucking pizza. And that's when I knew that Grandpa Deerstein had something going on. Pizza and blowjobs, dead nuts, the same. Frozen pizza, when you're drunk in a pinch, you're good to go. But that gourmet pizza is amazing. Now I'm gonna ruin that all for you. When you get that blowjob, now that you've been experiencing, you look down, you're like, oh, geez, teeth, oh, God, oh, what are you doing? Oh, geez, that pinches and hurts. And then you look down and you got that one that's like, holy shit, you must be a pro. As a dude, you gotta look down and think, how many dicks have you had in your mouth to get to your skills? This is fucking good. And that's the thing that pisses me off about blowjobs, as much as I love them. I have one other thing that pisses me off I'd like to talk about. Can I keep talking, or am I out of time? I have notes.